think my first tip to any parent is the foundation of any good parenting is build a strong relationship with your children. We always talk about love being the center of everything. The most important thing that your child receives from you, we say, is unconditional love. Well, I think number one, it takes time. Parents need to spend time with their children, and more importantly, parents need to enjoy spending time with children. So later on in the series, we're going to talk about a lot of other things, educational development, intellectual development, physical development, social, emotional. But you see, all of the other areas I want to develop in my children stems from my relationship with my child. If I don't have a strong relationship with my child is not going to trust me or listen to me. So later on, when we deal with issues like teenage issues, every parent's nightmare, how do you help prepare your teenage kid to be able to make strong decisions? Does the teenager trust me enough to confide in me? All of these difficult issues, again, Roshan comes back to the idea of, do I have a strong trust-based relationship with my child? So some things that parents can do, to build this relationship. Number one, like I say, set aside time. We need to be disciplined about spending time with our children. Schedule time. And I think a lot of working parents, for example, the advice we give them is to actually put it in the scheduler and when they come back from work, to ensure that they've still got petrol in their tank. I think a mistake many parents make is that they have used up all their energy. When they are in the office, they come back, they are running on empty already, so they just want to watch TV or be on the internet, so there's no space or energy left for their children. But I think number two is more than time. Quality more important than quantity. It's also about the fact that parents should genuinely enjoy being with your children. So we always say start with hobbies you can do together. Go enjoy meals together, watch football together, watch movies, play games, do something that parents genuinely enjoy so that they don't see it as a chore. I think sometimes, a lot of children, the vibe they get from their parents is that the parents are there out of guilt or obligation, and the child themselves can detect that the parents don't really enjoy being with them. So I think number one, in this love relationship, it's important that the parents start enjoying being with their children. And often, as you know, Roshan, children grow up very, very quickly. So the advice we usually give young parents is we say, look, enjoy every day, every week, every month, every moment, because very quickly the kid will be 18, 19 and they're on the way out. Now is the time where the child wants to be with you. They are the ones looking forward to spend time with you. The teenage years, you're trying to squeeze every minute, because the children are out there already. So I think it's about cherishing the time they have with their children, finding things that they do that they enjoy together. I think my third tip for building a strong relationship is, for parents with more than one child, don't treat the children as sort of a team. It's important to spend individual time with individual kids. So, most parents, what we advise them to do is at least once every 2 weeks, each parent should have sort of a private time with each child. So whether it's a meal or whether they're doing something together, going shopping on Saturday, so that they are building individual relationships. And the children also don't feel as though we're just part of a group entity, that they feel that they're being treated as individuals. So getting to know your child, understanding their needs, their habits, their challenges. So spending time like that every week or two builds that trust relationship, and it's not overnight. So children become more comfortable confiding with this, and that's how you build a relationship.